The far right made gains in the European elections. Yeah, yesterday it was the European elections, and the far right have made gains, have won seats in the European Parliament. And of course, that sent shockwaves to the establishment. They've are terrified of the thought of right-wing parties being elected into the European Parliament. And I should imagine that all the pro-EU supporters must be in floods of tears this morning, well, last night, about the far right gaining seats. I think it sent shockwaves around Europe that the people of Europe have had enough of these lefties. Are fed up with them. What's done this is migration. European countries have failed to do something about migration, and of course the voters, the people of Europe, are fed up of this and they want something done about this. Emmanuel Macron has called an election in the French Parliament, and also there's been gains in Germany, Austria and Belgium. According to reports, the Belgian Prime Minister is going to resign today. This is what happens when migration is allowed to get out of control and unchecked. The people of Europe are rightly angry about this. And I suppose the mainstream media in this country, the UK, are not too pleased either. I bet that the mainstream media in this country is not very pleased about this. I can just imagine the lefty media of Sky News, BBC and ITN and Channel 4 must be absolutely in tears about this. After all, they are all EU lovers. They think that the EU is superior to everybody else, but it's not. We all know it's not. I don't know what Kay Burley had to say this morning on her show, but I don't think she was too pleased about it. I bet she had something to say. And of course we had the usual moaning from the woke BBC and ITN and Channel 4. And of course I dare say Alistair Campbell had his moan about it. No doubt they've all taken to Twitter to complain about this, that the evil far right are on the march, them trying to take over Europe. Well, let's just have a minute's silence, shall we, of the demise of the EU. Let's just have a minute's silence, shall we? There, that's over. I'm glad that's over. Now, you asked why I had a minute's silence. Well, it wasn't a minute, but almost a minute. Well, I thought it'd be more fun to have a minute's silence to over the crybabies, the lefty crybabies in our media and also the European media. And I think Emmanuel Macron is taking a bit of a risk here by dissolving the French Parliament and having elections. This could backfire on him. All the lefty parties that were in the European Parliament not did very good last night, did they? Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off, and I'll see you all again in another video.